Welcome back to our second video, the PATH process. So what is PATH? PATH is a planning process that looks at the life of a person with a disability. It helps identify and plan how the person would like their life to look in the future. For more information about the uses of PATH, watch our first video called What is PATH? Today we're going to visually create a path for Sarah. As I break down the 7 steps in creating a path, you will notice Sarah's future being mapped out, identifying her hopes and dreams, her skills and abilities, and what she needs to do and how, and with who, all together helping her graphically visualise and focus on her future. The path poster is kept as a visual reminder to inspire Sarah on how to pursue her goals. Let's begin. Step 1, My Dreams. This first step is about the visions and dreams of the Pathfinder, in this case Sarah. We've found that some people are quite articulate and know exactly what they want, while others may need to be encouraged to dream. Every attempt is made to ensure that the Pathfinder can contribute to the conversation. This can be the moment when families learn new things about the person and what the Pathfinder wants for their future. Step 2, Goals. This step looks at what goals would be possible given a set amount of time. This time frame is decided by the Pathfinder. The time frame can be as little as a few months to as long as 5 years. It's important not to rush this process, but rather allow enough time for the Pathfinder to think about and articulate their goals. It is during these 2 steps that the initial gifts of the Pathfinder can be identified. The gifts of the Pathfinder can be identified at any stage during the path, and listing these gifts and strengths of the Pathfinder can often assist in deepening the conversation during the path. Step 3, the Now. Here is where we look at what is happening for the Pathfinder now. This step helps families realise exactly how active or inactive the person's life is. It is here that decisions are made to get the Pathfinder more involved in their community life. Step 4, Enrol. This step of the path requires you to think about whom you need to talk about coming on board to assist the Pathfinder to achieve the goals listed on the path. This often results in comments like, "I know someone who might be able to assist here," or "What about joining this?" This step in the path process can really open a person's world and show how they can become a valued member of the community. The most important person in this step is at the top of the list, and that's the Pathfinder. It is now where we record who is in attendance at the path on the day of the planning. This can be family members, friends, supporters, people in their networks, teachers, employers, and other community members. Step 5, Stronger. This step involves asking the Pathfinder to question themselves. How are you going to stay strong? What do you need to do to make sure you stay motivated to achieve the goals listed on the path? It's at this point where people become excited about getting started. The positive ideas listed are often inspiring and encouraging to the Pathfinder, especially when they know it's all about them. Step 6, Bold Steps. This step in the path is considered the halfway point. It can be a real motivator. The thought behind this step requires you to think about breaking down those big goals into smaller steps and smaller time frames. Step 7 are the first steps. Chart action for the next few months. It is in this last step of the process that you may ask yourself some of these questions. What kind of things will have to be done to realise the goals over the next few months? Who will be responsible for each goal? How can we improve our skills to achieve these goals? How can we improve our relationship? What new contacts, resources, and assistance may be needed? What's needed to keep us happy and healthy along the path to achieving our dream? Also looking backwards, what progress has been made? What are the goals to be achieved in the next month? And what support is needed from each other? Well, that's the process, and as you can see, this planning process can be a very powerful motivator and life-changing tool for a person with a disability. The PATH planning process is available to families free of charge. For further information, please contact Parent to Parent Queensland on 1800 777 723 or visit our website www.parenttoparentqld.org.au. Thank you. Welcome back to our